Hey everybody, welcome to my latest Stories in a Song video here on YouTube. Today I got a song called Rose-Colored Glasses. It's by John Conlee from 1978, co-written by John Conlee and George Baber. This is my first John Conlee song on my YouTube playlist, my karaoke songs. After 268 videos, that's how many I've got with this video. It's amazing that I still have artists that I haven't done any songs by yet, but I still got... There you go, John Conlee, the first one by him. So this is a song that seems I've known for as long as I can remember. I remember seeing John Conlee perform it on the Grand Ole Opry back when the Nashville network and then CMT used to show half an hour of it on TV live every Saturday night. They called it the TV portion because, of course, it is first and foremost a radio show. I've always liked the piano intro to the song and Conlee's unique voice, of course. Several years ago at a market in London, Ontario, I picked up this cassette tape. This one right here. Rose-Colored Glasses by John Conlee. The original cassette tape that had this song on it. Yeah. The song, Rose-Colored Glasses, references the expression, rose-colored glasses, as in looking at the world through rose-colored glasses, with the male narrator deluding himself about the woman he loves. Conlee always wears a real pair of rose-colored glasses whenever he performs the song, then takes them off and holds them at his side when he sings the last line of the bridge. And I'll lay these rose-colored glasses aside. I'm gonna put my glasses on, even though they're broken. I'm gonna need new ones soon. But I'm gonna put the glasses on during that part of the song too, just because that's the kind of guy I am. A little bit about the co-writers. John Conlee, he has written or co-written only 2 songs that have been released by more than one artist, including Rose-Colored Glasses. The other song that Conlee wrote that has been covered is Backside of 30, originally by Joe Stampley in July 1976. Conlee himself covered his own song and took it all the way to number 1 in 1979. Co-writer Baber, whose last name is misspelled B-A-H-E-R on the label of the Rose-Colored Glasses single, and whose middle initial is F, no word on his full middle name. He's an American songwriter. He won a BMI Songwriting Award for Rose-Colored Glasses. It is the one and only song that he wrote that was ever commercially released. This is a rare thing for me. Usually these songwriters have written all kinds of songs, but John Conlee and George Baber, not many at all. John Conlee made the original recording of Rose-Colored Glasses in 1976, but it was not released until April 25th, 1978. My brother was 2 days old when that song was released on that day. The single was produced by Bud Logan and arranged by Alan Moore, released on the ABC label with the B-side, I'll Be Easy, which was written by Conlee alone. It entered the top 100 of the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart on May 27, 1978. Rose-Colored Glasses was Conlee's 4th release on the ABC label, but his first to enter a singles chart. The song spent 20 weeks on the top 100 and 10 weeks in the top 40, where it debuted on June 24th, peaking at number 5 there. It also peaked at number 6 on the Canadian RPM Country Tracks chart. The song was a surprise hit that defined Conlee as a traditionalist and put him more in league with modern-day honky-tonkers Gene Watson and Mo Bandy. The song was the most commercially successful single for the ABC Records label in 1978. Rose-Colored Glasses was included as track 1 on side 1, the first single and the title track on Conlee's debut studio album, released on October 11th, 1978 on the ABC label, produced by Bud Logan. Musicians who appeared on the album included Billy Sanford on guitar and mandolin, Buddy Emmons on steel guitar, Buddy Spiker on fiddle, Dale Sellers on guitar, Joe Osborne on bass guitar, John Probst on piano, Catherine Plummer on viola, Larry London on drums, Lenny Haight on violin, Ron Oates on keyboards, and Stephen Logan on drums. Backing vocals were by Ginger Holiday, Janie Fricke, John Conlee himself, Leah Jane Baronati, and Marie Fielder. Strings were by the Shelley Curlin Strings. A little bit about the cover versions of this song. 16 cover versions of Rose-Colored Glasses have been released to date, all of them in English. I've only heard of 2 of the artists who have covered it. The first of these is the first cover version by American bluegrass banjo player, band leader, and singer J.D. Crowe, an American bluegrass band founded by J.D. Crowe, the New South, on November 25th, 1979, a live recording on their Trio Records album Live in Tokyo. The second one that I've heard of is by American country music singer, songwriter, actress, and author Leanne Rimes on September 27th, 2011, on her Curb Records album Lady and Gentleman. 8 other cover versions are by Canadian country and pop group Whiskey Jack in 1980. It's a shame that I've never heard of them. They're Canadian, just like me. They did theirs on their Uptown Records album called Uptown. Then by UK actor Don Estelle in 1981 on his Lofty Records album Beautiful Dreamer. By American R&B and soul singer Millie Jackson in 1981 on her Spring Records album Just a Little Bit Country. By Australian country music singer from Wallan, New South Wales, Arthur Blanche in 1982 on his CBS Australia album Too Late for Regrets. By South African pop and rock music singer Avril Stockley in 1982 on her Ream album Hold On Tight. By UK country singer Anne Williamson in 1987 on her Emerald Records album Tiny Bubbles. By American bluegrass artist Fred Travers in 1992 on his Pine Castle Records album Time After Time. And by American alt-country band from Austin, Texas, the Meat Purveyors on July 18th, 2006 on their Bloodshot Records album Someday Soon Things Will Be Much Worse. I think I'll have to check that album out and that group out. Sounds like a group that doesn't take themselves too seriously. It's interesting how many of those cover versions were by European artists. There are 6 more cover versions of Rose-Colored Glasses that I will not mention here. A little bit about John Conlee himself, the artist. John Conlee was born John Wayne Conlee on August 11th, 1946. So he is now 78 years old, still alive and going strong. He was born on a tobacco farm in Versailles, Kentucky, near Lexington. It's spelled the same as the Versailles in France, but it's pronounced Versailles in Kentucky. By age 10, Conlee had begun singing and playing guitar, and later sang tenor in a barbershop quartet. Conlee did not immediately take up a musical career, instead becoming a licensed mortician for 6 years, employed by Dual Clark Funeral Chapel. Then he was a newsreader in Fort Knox, where they keep the gold. Later, he was a disc jockey at radio station WQXE in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, then moved to WLAC in Nashville in 1971. He was also a music director in radio. That's a job I'd like to have. Of course, if I was a music director, I don't think I'd have my job very long. The type of music that I would put on, not exactly the type of music that a lot of people like to hear, but hey, it's my own preference. So anyway, Conlee signed to ABC Records in 1976. He's been a member of the Grand Ole Opry since 1981. He was chairman of the Family Farm Defense Fund in the mid-1990s and performed several times at Farm Aid. Conlee is still actively performing. His instrument is his vocals, and when you have a voice like John Conlee, you don't need to play an instrument, you can just sing. He has recorded for the MCA Nashville, Columbia, 16th Avenue, Smith Music, and RCR labels. RCR stands for Rose-Colored Records. That's his own label. He is an ardent supporter of the military, and he released a song called They Also Serve, about those holding down the home front while their loved ones are overseas. Conlee won the Top New Male Vocalist Award from the ACM, the Academy of Country Music, in 1979. And the album, Rose-Colored Glasses, was nominated for Album of the Year by the Country Music Association in 1979, losing to The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Conlee was nominated for Male Vocalist of the Year in both 1979 and 1980 by the Country Music Association, losing first to Rogers and then the next year to George Jones. Conlee owns his own record label, as I said, Rose-Colored Records. 103 records were released on John Conlee between 1976 and 1990. His discography includes 12 studio albums, 9 compilation albums, 4 music videos, and 35 singles, 32 of which charted, and 7 of which went all the way to number 1. And now I'm going to sing Rose-Colored Glasses, another song off of this list right here. 44 songs, which I'm about 25 songs into now, 19 to go or so. And then I got another whole list here of songs I'm going to do after I finish that list. It's got 58 songs on it. That's going to get even bigger. So I'm going to put all the songs on there that I have sung over the years at Dooley's at the bar. So it's going to be a huge list eventually, because it's been a long time since I've been singing there. All right, so now, Rose-Colored Glasses. Okey-dokey. Got my trusty glasses here alongside me. Put these on at great personal risk to my own self, because they are broken, but I'm not wearing them for long, so I think I'll survive. So here we go, Rose-Colored Glasses, as made famous by John Conlee, co-written by John Conlee and George Baber. I don't know why I keep on believing you need me when you proved so many times that it ain't true. And I can't find one good reason for staying. Maybe my leaving would be the best for you. But these rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth. And they let me hold on to the good times, the good lines, the ones I used to hear when I held you. And they keep me from feeling so cheated, defeated, when reflections in your eyes show me a fool. These rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth. So I'll just keep on hoping, believing that maybe by counting the many times I've tried, you'll believe me when I say I love you, and I'll lay these rose-colored glasses aside. These rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth. Alright, Rose-Colored Glasses by John Conlee from 1978. Woo-ha! Hope you enjoyed that song. I sure did enjoy singing that. It's one of my favorite songs by John Conlee. Alright, well, thank you for watching and listening to that song and my little speech. I will be back tomorrow with another song, Good Lord Willin' and the Creeks Don't Rise. That's not going to be the song title, but that is a good song. But, nope, the next song I'm going to do is a Hank Williams Jr. tune called Stoned at the Jukebox. One of my favorite songs that I used to sing at Dooley's. All right, so have a good day, everyone. See ya soon. Bye now.